Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest days, don't know where we are, or who we are. Here we came too far, in the darkest.
What up, y'all? Planet of the Fakes, Hollywood. Yes, and basically these actresses got the police called for them. This is one of those Karen neighborhoods. We have some independent film creators. I guess they was filming out in public. The neighbors seen it, called the police and said women are in distress. And the woman in the black, she recently was on the Ellen Degeneres show. So I'll title this, actress that was on the Ellen Degeneres show gets police called for her during independent black indie film creation. Yeah, that's what we're gonna call it. But anyway, they little cuties too. But I want y'all to listen to how this goes, because despite the women telling them, like, no, we're not in distress, they still want to carry out a conversation with them. And remember, the right to remain silent, don't waste it. Literally, silent means you never say anything to them. That means if they ask you for ID, I'm asserting my right to remain silent. You don't give them ID, then remain silent, because you giving them your ID. You just waive your right to remain silent. You just stated who you are by handing them that ID. So I just wanted to drop that little jewel on y'all. I want y'all to also look at this video and thank King Ben when you see him. Planet of the Fakes, Hollywood, the Ellen DeGeneres actress got the police called for her. With that being said, what you heard and saw was the content. For additional content, click the link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, visit my community wall, and if you have time, go to www.amore-eka.com/TV. That's our Planet of the Fakes too. We are the new umbrella. Planet.
Pulled up. Two other people just pulled up. Is there any?
Well, look here.
Yeah.
We out here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So we got a 911 call.
Yeah.
That's the reason we're out here.
Yeah. Thank you. Can
you have the females that are in there step out for us?
They're actors. We'll have to get them out their trailer. We'll see if they.
Okay.
Good Lord.
Look, y'all. They're talking to our actresses. Because they think that we have them like locked up or something. Look at this. This is so funny, y'all. This neighborhood. They said there were women in distress.
In distress out here, man.
Look at this. She's famous too, by the way. She was just on the Ellen show.
I'm not worried about fame. I'm worried about making sure that she's not in distress. So.
Okay, she looks pretty safe to me.
We're just making sure because we had like 4 or 5 neighbors.
4 or 5 white neighbors called.
Okay. We had someone call.
These people, boy, it's really real, boy.
Did y'all Airbnb the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anybody else inside the house except you guys and?
Man.
2 other people just pulled up. Is there
Boy, look here. Yeah. Well, we out here. Man.
Yeah. So we got a 911 call. Yeah. That's the reason we're out here.
Thank you.
Can you have the females that are in there step out for us?
They're actors. We'll have to get them out their trailer. We'll see if they.
Okay.
Good Lord, boy.
And we'll talk to them.
These people ain't, see what it is? These people ain't got enough money in these neighborhoods. They need to go get a gated community. They just worried. Like, come on, man. We got the money. I was shooting videos to all the people who we worried.
What kind of video? Help us understand, because we're
help is on the way. Jesus is popping. Do you see the fleece? Look, brother.
Yeah, that's nice.
I'm a clean comedian.
I'm gonna. Do you want me to talk to one of them? You talk to the other one? Yep, that would be great.
Man, boy.
They said there were women in distress.
They say with women in distress out here, man. And look at the neighbors, man. They people. Hey, boy. Hey, they say. Hey, this world really like this, bro. You got your way. Man, that's a shame, but
I thought somebody had been back here running from
Nah.
the police. I said, okay.
I seen them creep up earlier.
Who creeped up? The police?
One of them creeped up.
Look, man, somebody called the police, bro. I think
Here, man.
you got my ID on the table.
Hey, they think we had girls locked up.
Wait, where's my phone at?
They think we had girls locked up, man. They must think I'm.
I just want to get under.
It can't be.
I know if I go to jail for
Look, he trying to make sure.
Get out of it.
Wait, is this kid?
Nah, this for real. They don't. They don't.
Planet of the Fakes Hollywood. And Pigstar HH News. Police called on claims that women in distress. It would be obvious within 1 minute of talking to the girl that they were safe and a mistake had been made, but because they felt humiliated they drew out this contact in the hope of finding a reason to arrest and charge these innocent residents. Well, it's a good thing they responded with all the human trafficking that is happening. Monica Alexander, guess you don't follow the news much, huh? Go ahead, stick your head back in the ground and pretend human trafficking isn't a massive problem. Monica Alexander, yes, I'm saying that there is human trafficking, and regardless of how I feel, and you feel about stupid racist police officers, it's real. Javier Ortiz, the white neighbors who called, could give a damn less about anything other than causing those black men a problem. End of story. Deborah Soto Green, no shit, I see that again. All I'm saying is there is human trafficking. End of story. Lol. Javier Ortiz, yay. So if you read actual news, you will see that all over the country kids have been rescued from trafficking in mass numbers. Go ahead and do some research and get back to me. Harvey Tilton 3. So you say there is a limit to how many people it must be to be considered human trafficking, and an age limit. Next time, how about you post some information on the subject so that people are properly informed. Javier Ortiz, what I'm saying is if the media actually did its job, it would show and report how many trafficked children have been found. You know, the department called ICE that all the liberals want to disband and get rid of. Also, police have done tremendous in finding trafficked kids, yet no one talks about that. All they say is they are racist, yet blacks kill more blacks than any other race. By the way, if you actually went on the computer and got on the FBI page and rear and learned about a career, you would see these facts. Javier Ortiz. Yes, it is a good thing they responded, but once they realized there was no crime, they should left. Instead, they are trying to get the women to say something different. It has now become a waste of taxpayers' money. Of course, the cops should come and check it out if it is possibly women in distress, or trafficking, or any of the mess that goes on today. Be glad they did come. And all that laughing over nothing is really annoying, abrasive even. If the cops didn't come after someone called about some women in trouble, someone would be screaming discrimination. Sadain stand fry. Some people laugh when presented with an uncomfortable or difficult situation. It's called nervous laughter for a reason. I need to ask, how did you make the leap to discrimination, if the police never investigated? Not sure why, or how that remark was pertinent. Sadain stand fry. White neighbors' excuse to get the cops out there to harass the black people in their white neighborhood. That's all that was. Fritz Vollmer is pertinent when I'll make it pertinent. Because like Elle said, if someone calls the cops about some black women in distress, and the cops never came and something happened to those women, then the caller would be all over the news saying they alerted the police, but they never came. Then someone would or could say the cops never came because the women were black. That is not such a leap, and I'm sure it has even happened before, as in the cases of all those missing black women and teens in Georgia. Sadain stand fry. Pure conjecture. The cops were called because someone assumed women were being mistreated. I did not hear where it said black women specifically. Did you? Did you hear anything from the police themselves that they were thinking about not showing because the call was related to black women specifically? Sadain stand fry. He kept saying it was the white neighborhood, and how it was a white neighborhood. Sandra Lowry Johnson, he said the neighborhood, and 4 or 5 white neighbors called. I'm quite sure the cops never told them that white neighbors called. Face with tears of joy. Fritz Vollmer. Of course it's conjecture on my part, your part, the people in the video part, and anyone else viewing this. We are hearing bits and pieces of hearsay from people laughing and talking. It's conjecture to even assume this is a white neighborhood and conjecture to assume the caller was white. Else all conjecture, unless the cops explain it all out, and they aren't going to because they don't want possible retaliation on the homeowners or callers. And I'm sure if Elle heard something in this video, then you heard it too. Jodine Lily, wow, a zinger. Funny. I am doing my best to keep up. Possibly you can help me to understand what I missed. Or is the one-liner all you have? Sadain Stan Frio. Did not realize you spoke for all of us. My deepest apologies, but seriously, this was not the case. A bunch of what-ifs doesn't make it so, no matter how assertively you attempt to make it so. Sadain Stan Fry. All I am certain of, the police were called. The police investigated by questioning the men and women separately, and left having found the women were not in distress. I cannot speak to the motives of the caller or callers, as that information was not available to me. I cannot speak whether or not permits were pulled, neighbors were informed, if signs were displayed, or not. I cannot say with any certainty if the persons in the video were shooting from their neighborhood or another. I can say from my vantage point that in this instance, the police seemed to have comported themselves well. Thank you very, very, very much. Go to www.amer.
What up, y'all? Planet of the Fakes, king of content. Thank you for looking at my video. And also, I need y'all to basically follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is it ain't even POTF. It's just planet_of_the fakes. Planet_of_the fakes. Subscribe to all my channels too, mainly Planet of the Fakes, Umbrella Corp, POTFS, Planet of the Fakes Women Group, Planet of the Fakes 4KDZ, and make sure you like us on Facebook. Just put POTFS Global News. Thanks for watching our video, and definitely make sure you visit www.amourdashika.com/TV, and that's basically where you see thousands of videos on our website, unflaggable, uncopyrightable. You could be there too. Just get your content together. King of content, queens of content, Planet of the Fakes too. We are a platform. With that being said, what you heard and saw was the content. For additional content, click the link in the description. Like, follow, share, subscribe, comment, hit the bell, visit my community wall, and if you have time, go to www.amourdashika.com/TV. That's our Planet of the Fakes too. We are the new umbrella, Planet of. And I wanted to bring some things to your attention. Oh, you know I'm going to follow that. You know I'm going to follow that. I'm going to follow that. Oh, I'm definitely going to follow that. I'm following that. I'm following that. Following that. Skip. Skip. Oh, I'm following that. 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 Oh, I'm following that. I'm following